as well. I've been feeling my baby's kicks, the tiny kicks. Like the kicks are still small, not so strong like a grown baby yet. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Modesta, a Nigerian movie vlogger living in Luxembourg. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, if you're seeing this face for the first time, hi, you're highly welcome. Yeah, so be part of the family, join the family. You really love it and enjoy it here with us, okay? So we are in our second trimester. Like I promised you guys to be giving you content back to back on how my pregnancy journey is going or how this pregnancy has been on me. Yes, like I said earlier, it's not the same as Stelling's, but we are coping. I made a promise not to go to the hospital, rush to the hospital for any reason. That promise I have kept up until now, and I will keep onto that promise until the last day. Hey guys, so let's just go in. This has been a journey for me. Some things I did not experience during pregnancy, during Sterling's pregnancy, I am experiencing now. And of course, they really look a whole new to me. But what do I do? Like they say, every child comes with its own phase. So this is a phase and it will pass. So yes, in this second trimester, it has not been difficult, but it has been challenging. Yes, so it has really been challenging, considering the fact that I had a 5 kg baby, meaning that my uterus is already big enough to contain this baby. And my stomach is growing gradually, speedily. Yes, my stomach is really growing. The uterus is expanding as well. My breast too. Well, I say, I don't even know. I think, yes, it should. Because during Sterling's own, I noticed a huge difference. But now, honestly, I cannot say, but I know. And, okay, when I had my first child, I used to have this severe pain around my breast. Not the nipples, but the breast itself. But this time, I'm not having any pain. So, maybe it's maintained the same size. Because yes, I think that during that period I was having pains, maybe it was getting bigger and but now, nothing like that. So yes, that is what this is or how it has been with me. So many things. In this second trimester as well, I have been feeling some contractions, Braxton Hicks contractions, but it's not severe. Like you might not even notice it. You might not notice it. Yes, it's possible. You don't even notice that you're having it. But being a second mom, I can tell that this is what is going on with my body, and I know that this is it. I won't lie to you. At some point, I don't really understand it. Okay, sometimes I'm like, is this Braxton Hicks? Sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure, but let's just hope. But the main thing is that I'm having some Braxton Hicks contraction, which is not real contraction. Yes, it's not the real one, but it's preparing my body for the main contraction. And yes, in this second trimester as well, I've been feeling my baby's kicks, the tiny kicks. Like sometimes when you are not conscious of it, you don't even know that your baby is kicking, unless maybe you're lying down and you're just thinking about the pregnancy, how it's been going and all that, and you just feel one tingly leg like that. You be like, oh, the baby is kicking. The kicks are still small, not so strong like a grown baby yet. Yes, but and it makes you like, how do I say it? You have this kind of feeling that a human being someone is growing in you, it comes with this kind of joy that it's not explicable. You don't, I can't explain that feeling, but you know that you will understand. I think you should understand what I mean at this point. I have that, I feel that kick, but I feel joy, but I can't explain how much joy I feel. Like, you cannot explain it. It's too much. I can't explain it. In this, my second trimester, I've experienced things that I never did in Sterling's own. During Sterling's pregnancy, my first baby, yes, I had nose bleeding, and that is because of the pregnancy hormones. I complained to my doctor then. He said it's pregnancy hormones because my body builds more blood, so it's, I don't know how to say it. So will I say it affects my body, or I don't know, but what I know is that I bled through the nose. And here in this my second trimester, the same thing occurred. It's not like I have catarrh. Yes, I've had catarrh in this second trimester, and a severe catarrh that lasted for 2 weeks. This is just my body, the pregnancy hormones, my body getting ready for delivery, my body getting used to a new body in me. That is what I feel. I bled through the nose too. In this my second trimester, I like, it's not like severe bleeding, no, but you know when you're feeling something inside and you just dip your hand and yes, there is blood coming out, and sometimes it's congealed inside. You have to just pick them off, and that is it. It's not that severe. No, it's not as severe as you might think. No, it's not hurting me, but this is, they said it's pregnancy hormones. That is what the doctors called it. Okay, so this is my body getting ready, or my body getting prepared. Yes, so that is it. Another issue, or another thing, another challenge that I had in this my second trimester is dental issues. Or more, if you've not had dental problem before or dental issues before, you don't know what God has done for you. I hear people saying they removed 2 teeth, and when I had I felt like taking all my 32 teeth away. Okay, I felt like that because it was unbearable. The pain was unbearable this time, and it's not like I'm using a hard toothbrush. I already saw my doctor. In a country where I live, once you're pregnant, you have to go and see a dentist for dental cleaning, which I did when my doctor recommended I should go. I went for a dental cleaning. I went to the dentist. I cleaned my teeth. But at some point in this second trimester, the thing just came. I was having issues. My teeth was paining me, the up, down, especially on my right side, and it was affecting my face. I had severe pain over here, my head like this, just on this part of my face. This side was okay, yes, but then I could not even chew anything. I was just taking liquid. It was that painful that I am conscious of eating with only my left side of the teeth. Yes, the gum was affected, it was swollen, and it was bleeding as well. So you can imagine the pain I went through. I had to go back to my dentist. My dentist did some cleaning and said that because of the baby, she will not do much until I have my baby. When I deliver, I can come back for thorough teeth cleaning. And these are just all pregnancy hormones. Like, it was huge on me. It was so much on me. I could not bear it. It was so unbearable. And I don't want to go into that. But then, what do? There's nothing we can do. I know that once you have your baby, all these things will just... Now I am okay. Okay. I think I had that severe pain for 2 weeks or until after the cleaning, because she said after the cleaning it will get better, and yes, it did. After the cleaning, some days, like 5 days or so, I started getting myself. It was okay. After the cleaning, things became normalized, and I could now chew. Me that like meat, I can now chew, you know, and eat anything and enjoy. But the pain, I felt like removing. The only thing that came to my mind was taking out all my teeth just to have myself back, because then I felt I was losing it and I could not bear it anymore. My skin did not change. You all know this pregnancy really likes me. This my baby likes me. I'll keep saying it. Nothing has happened to me physically so far, except the fact that when you look at me, you will see my belly is grown and you know that I am pregnant. I did not have any breakout, and I will not have. I don't pray to have. I'm not having either. And yes, no breakouts, no skin breakouts, no rashes, nothing. My face is as smooth as ever. Like, I'm still glowing, okay? And I'm priding in it. I'm still glowing. The only thing I have is stretch marks around my waist to show you that the stomach is expanding. So that is the only place I have stretch marks, just that place. Aside there, no. And I know that after delivery, everything will just go back to normal. Because when the stomach is expanding, of course, it will stretch, okay? The skin is elastic, so it will stretch. So that is the only problem I have when it comes to skin. It's been really, really nice. It's been good. It has not been anything to get worried about. The only thing that I got worried was when I had the dental ache, and that's the dental issues and the nose, which finally got better. And then I do not have swollen feet. I know I'm not having that in the second trimester. It's been good, it's been normal, everything. My blood flow has been normal too. Another thing I'm having is dizziness. Like, most times you just want to stand up and sleep, and wherever you are, you just want to sleep, or you're tired, you know, because the bump is growing. You can't even how do I say it? The bump is growing, and so anything you do, you're just getting tired. When I walk too much, like when I do chores a lot, when I try to clean, I walk too much, I start having waist pain, which I think is normal because I'm overworking myself. That's why I just calm down to do the little things I do bit by bit. I don't overstress myself when it comes to chores. Anything I did not finish, I'll continue the next day, because you cannot overwork yourself. If you overwork yourself, then you have the pain to bear. Okay, so that is how I've been coping this second trimester. Nothing much, nothing bad as well. It's been good. It's been going on fine and smooth, and I'm enjoying it. I hope my third trimester will be better or treat me better. Okay, so this brings me to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. Are you subscribed to my channel? Click on the bell notification to get notifications whenever I put up videos. Like this video, do every of those good stuff to it. Leave a comment for me in the comment section. I'm always down there replying my comments. And yes, I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Bye.